great that you guys are sharing with our young people about their passion, because they need to understand, they need to find out at an early stage, at an early age, what are their strengths and what are their gifts and what are their talents, so that we as adults have to actually monitor them so that we can find out what are they good in, what do we spend time with, what do we invest in our young people, what should we invest in. If they're good at art or drawing, maybe we invest in that direction, whether they want to be an architect or something. So that's very essential, because our young people as well as adults should understand what their purpose, their passion is, so they can develop power and do great things. Sounds like your organization is really on the ball, Nikki, doing great things within the community and sharing with the listening audience abroad and within this particular spectrum. Where are some of the places that you are working with or have worked with within our community?
Sure. Absolutely. This summer we actually work with Prince George's County Parks and Recreation.
Oh, wow.
We are doing some partnerships with other nonprofits in the area. We are a mobile organization, so we can bring our programs and workshops to the community, to churches, to community centers, to schools. And we also have programs that we can do online, individual programs that we can work with youth through email to help them set the same kinds of strategies on their own time.
Great, great. So let us know, Nikki, how can the listening audience get in touch with you? I'm sure someone out there would love your services, some church, some youth organization, or some group.
Actually, they can get in touch with me through our website. It's www.theteentoolbox.com. So I'll say that again. It's www.theteentoolbox.com.
Fantastic, fantastic. Would any of you gentlemen like to chime in here?
I'd like to ask a question. Is there an age limit, or what's the age range for the youth that you work with?
Sure. Generally, we work with youth 13 to 19, generally 8th through 12th grade, males and females. And we work with them on a variety of topics, from goal setting to self-empowerment, self-awareness. We help them earn community service hours and really put them in touch with adults who can support them.
Okay. Matthew, and I always go to Matthew because, again, Matthew is our representative. Were you able to take advantage of any resources like that when you were coming up to get you where you were?
I did, actually. I was involved in a program at Bowie State University, and just for a short while before I really began to take off my basketball career. But it helped me, ironically, it helped me with speaking. Okay. Because at the end of the program, we all had to get in front of judges, and we had a speech contest. So little did I know that segued me into right where I am right now with motivational speaking.
Wow, wow.
Great program.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. Now, Nikki, how do you think Auto University maybe can help some of our young people maybe to acquire or obtain, say a job or some type of employment for our youth?
Sure, absolutely. Auto University is beneficial for all of our youth. They can learn anything that they actually want to learn. There are tapes, CDs on employment, interview strategies, interview skills. They can learn more about a specific industry they may be interested in. And again, it's something that they can do at any time, whether they're in their car, whether they're walking, whether they're taking the metro. It's something that they can learn wherever they want.
Great, great. So young people, parents, you can see today that Auto University can be very powerful, young people. Young people, if you're listening today, take advantage of Auto University, young people. While mom or dad are playing music or listening to sports, maybe you want to chime and say, Mom, Dad, could you play something motivational? Could you play something educational? Could you play something that will take me to another level? So maybe when I grow up, I'll leave a mark that cannot be erased, Mom and Dad. Folks, we're realizing that Auto University can just be very powerful. So many times, now that we're talking about our young people, there's a stigma or something said about our youth are not doing certain things today. But I think our young people today are really, a lot of them are taking advantage of some of the things that are pertinent and important to them. Some of them might not, that might be always the case. But ladies and gentlemen, some of our young people are really excelling in life. But if you are a young person out there today, we want you to know, young people, you are very important to us young people. You are very gifted, you're very talented, and no, you're not Generation X, you're Generation Next, young people. You're not at risk, you're not hopeless. You too can be on the Dean's List. So just focus, pursue, and persist, young people, and then you won't miss. And you'll be successful just like this. Nikki Sanders. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikki, we want to just thank you for sharing with us and the listening audience today. And we're just, just very grateful that people like Nikki are around and with a actual opportunity and a program such as yours. There needs to be so many more programs like yours, Nikki. And hopefully we'll have other people like you on the show, and hope to have you to come back on the show. We're very grateful, very thankful, and very humble and honored that you even decided to come on the show today. So we are very grateful. And Brother Cooper, if you like to sum it up or say a few things to Nikki, or just summarize some of the things that she might have speaking of to our listening audience.
Well, I'll just speak on some of the things that Nikki was speaking on. Basically, it was just saying that every youth you already have that gift inside of you.
That's right.
And it seems like your organization is set up to allow them to discover that gift that's already inside of them. And I think that's a great thing, because a lot of times we have to tell our youth today that you're already gifted. You are already impregnated with enormous gifts. And it seems like your organization is helping them to discover their gifts, because you have to discover that gift before that gift is birthed. So I think you're doing a beautiful job, and just keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Brother Cooper, he alluded to something and tapped on something about that gift, that gifts, and impregnated. Young people, you are impregnated with possibilities. Now it's time to deliver. Folks, you've been listening to How to Survive in a Bad Economy. Topic for today, ladies and gentlemen, was Alto University. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm your host, Charlie Grant, on How to Survive in a Bad Economy. I hope that you've enjoyed our show for today, ladies and gentlemen, on Alto University. I hope that we have shared with you techniques and strategies and tips on how to survive in a bad economy by utilizing Alto University. Folks, first of all, we want to thank our wonderful guest, Nikki Sanders from the Team Toolbox. We're so grateful and thankful that she decided to come on and share with us, as well as we want to thank our co-hosts, Ulysses Cooper, Kevin Logan, and Matthew C. Horn. Folks, we want to share with you also that we too have a youth program called YEP, Young Entrepreneur Program. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for people to support our young people. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have any skills, any talents, or any time to donate to our young people, if you are a grant writer, successful grant writer, if you like to share resources for our young people as we acquire and obtain school supplies for them, try to help them to go to college, as we share and take them to places such as Wall Street for great experiences for our young people, ladies and gentlemen, and we need volunteers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you fit in any of those categories, contact us at 866-661-1048. That's 866-661-1048. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to let you know that we're very thankful, very grateful for you sharing with our show today on how to survive in a bad economy. And young people, you must know that you are gifted and talented. You're mystical, you're magical, you're powerful, and you can be unforgettable. And parents, we want you to know, spend time with that young person, even only if you have a minute, parents. If my good friend Willie Jolly was here, he would express it like this, parents. If you only have a minute with 60 seconds in it, forced upon you to use it, couldn't refuse it. You didn't seek it, you didn't choose it, but it's up to you to use it. Must suffer if you abuse it, give account for it if you don't use it. Folks, it's only a tiny minute, but your gifts and your talents, your purpose, your power, and your destiny is in it. My name is Charlie Grant, your host for today's show, and we look forward to seeing you